Our gender studies course entitled He Said, She Said is broken into 2 units. The first unit is Gender Identity Exploration. This unit explores how societal and cultural expectations, perceptions, and stereotypes have shaped the roles of men and women.
So Gender Studies is a senior English class, and I personally wanted to take it because I wanted to learn, a little more about, maybe how guys operate. So as a girl, it gives me the opportunity to look at it from a different perspective, look at girls from a different perspective, look at guys from a different perspective.
A lot of new perspectives on how we look at society today in terms of men versus women.
Specifically with this project, wearing high heels is obviously very close to what they have to go through. Not the extremity, but any girl who's wearing high heels, even just a little, and they're kind of irritating, especially for a long period to walk in.
Gender Studies class, we've been watching this movie on foot binding, which is a Chinese old traditional culture in which young women would break the bones of their feet in order to mold them into a smaller size, which is attractive to men of that culture.
They don't like that their women are doing things that they don't know about.
Students will learn to identify the early forms of gender typing and understand how these subliminal messages have shaped their own perspective and feelings. Students will investigate an array of genres to recognize that gender plays a significant role in determining one's place in society.
Does anybody feel that way, that there's different expectations for males and females, and what seems acceptable for men isn't always acceptable for women?
Yes.
Activity I really enjoyed this year was earlier on we did a project about Disney films and gender representation in that, and we were put into small groups, and as a small group we chose a certain facet to look at a certain movie. Our group happened to choose Snow White, and what that meant for us is we looked at Snow White with a critical lens, focusing on things like conforming to gender roles and if there was any breaking of gender roles, which we did not find personally, but so it was just an interesting way to look at a very familiar topic and really have a different almost view of Disney movies. And as it progressed, we saw in older movies like Snow White, we were able to see really strong gender roles and gender typing, whereas we moved to more recent movies like Princess and the Frog, there's really more almost male characteristics that females take on, such as like bravery and strength and things like that. So we can see improvement or even decline of different barriers being taken on.